Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Barcelona finding their passes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Pelé.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Pelé, out towards the flank. Played back in. And here's Vitinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He won't be happy with that one. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work. Carvajal. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Pelé. Knocks it out wide. Hakimi. And it's played in. And that was very necessary. And it's Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... Oh, great header! Goal, France! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, it's very well played because it's so easy to get those wrong.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Rijkaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pelé. Shot could be... Great chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution.
So, we're into the second 45. Griezmann. Now it's Pelé. And this is Forlan. Cleared without complication. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, that's been intercepted. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Belletti. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Not the most accurate pass. So we've reached the hour mark. And back to the keeper. France still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vitinha. Forlan. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Vitinha. Crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. Darwin has found the net here, of course. Pass somewhat off target. Cleared without hesitation. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Griezmann. It's a sharp pass. And it's Forlan. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vitinha. Serginho. He is through here. In towards the back. Off he goes! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression.
That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Hello everybody, and
Darwin
this is a quick
claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Live on our club's FM station.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and precision...